Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the thrilling, sometimes grueling, and always rewarding world of triathlons, a sport that combines swimming, biking, and running into one epic race. Now, you might think you know what triathlons are all about, but I'm here to reveal some surprising misconceptions that even seasoned athletes might not know. Stick around because I promise you, these will change the way you look at triathlons forever. Before we jump into the meat of the video, let me introduce myself. I'm Ryan, coach at Set the Pace for endurance athletes, triathletes, and more. I've been racing long-distance endurance events since 2005 and coaching since 2012. After 10-plus marathons, 15-plus half Ironman triathlons, and 13 and counting full Ironman triathlons, I have experienced a thing or two about endurance racing and training. In these videos, I'll share some tips and advice that may help you get to that finish line. And now, what you have been waiting for. Myth. You have to be a super athlete to do a triathlon. Most people imagine triathlons as these insane races only meant for hardcore athletes with ripped muscles and endless endurance. But guess what? You don't need to be a superhero to take on a triathlon. Sure, the pros make it look easy, but you'll find people of all shapes, sizes, and ages competing. The truth is, triathlons are more about mental grit and determination than just physical ability. You start where you are, and with consistent training, you'll surprise yourself with what you can achieve. Myth. You need expensive gear to compete. It's easy to get caught up in the hype of shiny new bikes and high-tech gadgets, but here's the secret. Triathlons are more about the engine, that's you, than the machine. Of course, having better gear can help, but it's not a deal breaker. Start with what you have and upgrade as you go. The real investment is in your training, not in the gear. Myth. The swim is the hardest part. Many people are terrified of the swim, especially if it's in open water. And yes, it can be daunting. But here's a little-known fact. Most triathletes actually find the bike or the run to be more challenging. Here's why. The swim is the shortest segment of the race, usually around 10% of the total distance. Plus, you're fresh at the start, so your energy levels are high. I once talked to a seasoned triathlete who said, "The swim is like an appetizer. You just need to get through it so you can enjoy the main course." With practice, the swim becomes less scary, and you might even start to enjoy it. Myth. You have to train every day. When people hear the word triathlon, they think of endless hours of training with no time for anything else. But that's just not true. In fact, rest days are just as important as your workout days. The key is quality over quantity. It's about smart training, focusing on technique, endurance, and recovery. Trust me, your body needs that downtime to build strength and avoid injuries. Myth. Triathlons are all about speed. Many people think it's all about being the fastest, but triathlons are as much about pacing and strategy as they are about speed. Think of it like this: the tortoise and the hare. The key to a successful triathlon isn't necessarily sprinting through each segment, but managing your energy so you can finish strong. It's about finding your rhythm and keeping a steady pace. Myth. Only the elite finish. There's this belief that only superhumans cross the finish line, but the reality is most triathlons are designed for everyone to finish. You see, triathlons are about personal goals. Whether you finish in 2 hours or 5, the achievement is the same. The finish line isn't just for the fastest, it's for anyone with the heart to keep going. Myth. You have to do an Ironman to be a real triathlete. People often think of the Ironman, the longest and most grueling triathlon, as the ultimate goal. But did you know there are different distances in triathlons? There are sprint triathlons, which are perfect for beginners, Olympic distances, and even half Ironmans. Each distance presents its own challenges, and completing any of them makes you a triathlete. It's not about going the longest distance, it's about taking on the challenge that's right for you. There you have it, misconceptions about triathlons, busted. Whether you're a beginner or someone thinking about taking the plunge, remember that triathlons are for everyone. It's not about being the fastest, having the best gear, or going the longest distance. It's about challenging yourself, pushing your limits, and discovering what you're truly capable of. If you found these insights helpful, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips and stories from the world of triathlons. And hey, share your triathlon journey with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories.